Hare Krishna. So today we are going to be focusing on the final section of Bhagavad Gita. So that journey which started with Forest County, we're going to conclude in Forest County. And I remember one devotee who's constantly been a part of this, our Anand Prabhu. Yes, he's the one in Forest County, right from chapter 1 till today's chapter. He's been consistent. I think he deserves a round of applause. He's here. He was a member of Forest County, and if this program was going here, he would be here physically. But he had to shift to Mumbai, because of which, but still, he never gave up his commitment to attend this Bhagavad Gita class. Don't worry, it's not emotional moment or something. फिर से chapter 1 start करेंगे. छोड़ नहीं रहा आप सबको. We're going to again start chapter 1, and I hope and pray many are excited for this. So what is the last shloka that we read? The last shloka is that shloka which ISKCON में बच्चा जानता है. What is that? सर्व धर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रज अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुच. Very good. And this is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, why is Krishna speaking? क्यों बता रहे Bhagavad Gita? Sir, under करो. Sir, under करो. Sir, under. So he's asking to surrender. And that is the whole purpose for which Bhagavad Gita is spoken. So if you read the purport of this particular verse, you will find that there are 6 types of surrender. Surrender करने की भी type है. Normally हम लोग एक ही surrender जानते हैं. What is this? Hands up. Yes, I surrender. gun दिखाया तो hands up. Yes, that's what. So many times people come to our temple, they know who is Radha Krishna. Somehow in India, people know who is Radha Krishna. फिर side में they ask, who are these 2 umpires? Main umpire, leg umpire. Who are these umpires who are standing here? Because they are showing sixer. They're raising both their hands. I told you, yes, both are telling you to surrender. Yes, surrender karo. So what is this surrender? Surrender is of 6 types. Shadavida Sharanagati. The first, you can all try to just, it is not necessary to remember right now, but you can just go through. समझने का प्रयास कीजिए. The first one is Anukulyasya Sankalpa. Whatever is favorable to my Krishna consciousness, जो कृष्ण को अच्छा लगता है, I'll do that. Anukulyasya Sankalpa. And कृष्ण को क्या अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए भगवद गीता पढ़नी चाहिए. Starting from chapter 1 once again, then we'll actually understand what Krishna wants. The second one is Pratikulasya Varjanam. Whatever Krishna does not like, whatever is not favorable for my Krishna consciousness, I will not do that. So this is the second. दोनों same हुआ ना? नहीं, अलग है. Yes, different. One can do Hare Krishna and also do something else. Something which is not favorable. हाँ कि नहीं? कर सकते हैं. So both are important. It's equally important to cultivate the positive and not perform that which is not favorable. ठीक है, 2 हो गया. The third one is Rakshishyati iti Vishwaso. Having full faith that Krishna will protect me. कुछ भी हो जाए, भगवान मुझे protect करेंगे. Rakshishyati iti Vishwaso. The fourth one is Goptritve Varanam Tatha. That means Krishna is my maintainer. Atma Nikshepa. Atma Nikshepa is completely controlling one's senses, and Karpanya, humility. So these are the 6 types of surrender which are mentioned in the purport. And when we do the deep discussion of Bhagavad Gita, we will be discussing every verse deeply. So abhi next, kya hone wala? Because today we are going to complete the Bhagavad Gita. What is next? So next series, what I have taught is we are going to take the important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, and one shloka we are going to discuss. But we will all be well aware कि वो कौन सा एक श्लोक है जो discuss करने वाले हैं, and we'll only be discussing one shloka fully for 1 hour. So that will make it very simple. So that type of style of class we will take, and definitely overview of chapters वो सब करेंगे, लेकिन mainly we'll try to focus on one shloka at a time. तो ऐसे important shlokas जो है, we have identified somewhere around 108 important shlokas. So that will be tried to complete in 2 years. हमारा plan ready है. Nice. Okay. So now going to the next words. अभी कृष्णा ने ultimate instruction बोल दिया है. He has told, what is the ultimate instruction? In one word? Surrender. Surrender, boss. Surrender to me. Unto me. इधर उधर नहीं. Surrender unto me. Maam ekam. Only me. Krishna has told that very clearly. Now this message, this is what message? This is the most confidential knowledge. And the moment you come to know a secret, what do you do? हमारे पेट में कुछ पचता है क्या? पचता है कि नहीं? नहीं पचता है. We'll try to find out. अरे चलो इसको नहीं बताते. We'll tell, किसी को तो बताने का मन कर रहा है. Yes, we like to tell to someone. How many of you have that experience? You come to know something secret, confidential. किसको? बाकी के they're not honest. झूठे हैं सब. So we feel like telling it to somebody. So now we have come to know this confidential knowledge. Krishna पहले बताते हैं whom this message should not be told. किसको बताने का नहीं है. Let's see who are those. So this is verse number 67, 18 chapter 67 verse. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha shushrushama shove vachyam na cha mam yobhyasuyati. Okay, so what is Krishna telling here? This message, idam te, ये जो है न, मतलब ये बोलने का नहीं है. किसको? So first category is atapaskai, जिसने तपस्या की नहीं है. Who is not doing tapasya. How many of us do tapasya? सिर्फ मेरे ही बच्चे हाथ खड़े कर रहे हैं. You do tapasya? अच्छा, आजकल भक्ति करना एक तपस्या है. वो तपस्या है. वो तो भक्ति हुई ना. फिर तपस्या क्या है? यस, फास्टिंग व्रत हो गया. तपस्या क्या है? यस, यू आर टेलिंग समथिंग. You gave an example. Like if you are eating onion, that 4 regulative principles. ये 4 नियम. You spoke that just now, right? Yeah. So in Kali Yuga there is only one tapasya. हिमालय में वगैरह नहीं जा सकते आप लोग. कुछ नहीं करने की क्षमता है. Only one tapasya is following 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. ये 4 चीजें is the only tapasya. So Krishna is telling idam te na tapaskaya. जो तपस्या नहीं करते उनको बताना. Okay, next. The second one is na abhaktaya. Don't tell this to those who are abhaktas. Who is devotee? Who is a devotee? हर कोई सोचता मैं devotee हूँ. Everyone, one who thinks he is a devotee is not a devotee. One who thinks he is not a devotee is actually a devotee. Nice. So bhakti here refers to one who chants Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked by the Kuliya Gramvasis that who exactly is a Vaishnava. He says anyone who has chanted the name of Krishna is a devotee. Second time they wanted a deeper explanation, so they again asked, who is the one who is a devotee? He says one who constantly chants the name of Krishna is a devotee. Third time again they ask, who is a devotee? Upon seeing whom one is inspired to chant the names of Krishna is a devotee. Tino bar, what is a common factor for being a devotee? Chanting, chanting, chanting. Ye tino common. So who is a devotee? One who chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So तो chanting करते नहीं है उसको ये मैसेज बताना नहीं है. We should not tell them the message. ठीक है, 2 हो गए. पहला कौन? तपस्या नहीं करता, मतलब 4 regulative principles नहीं फॉलो करता. दूसरा does not chant, chanting नहीं करता, उसको भी नहीं बताना है. और किसको नहीं बताना है? Okay, next he says अशुश्रूषवे. ठीक है, सेवा भी नहीं करता. किसी भी टाइप की सेवा ना. There are some people, we go to them as soon as they see this color, they see us. We went for book distribution also, no? मत आओ. They become scared. नहीं आने का, इधर नहीं आने का. सर ठीक है, हम कुछ भगवद गीता नहीं पढ़ेंगे. चैंटिंग चैंट नहीं करेंगे. लेकिन कुछ हमारे संस्था के लिए दान. हाँ ये लो जाओ गो. So they give दान and they run away. They push off. Easy way out. So दान ले लो, हमको छोड़ दो. So Krishna is telling जो they are not even doing some kind of service. Some devotees like to, I've seen, it's a temple of Lord. So very secretly I've seen one Mataji who comes, when nobody's there, she cleans the entire temple and goes away. Mandir Marjan. Very good seva. There's one very old Mataji who comes, Kaushalya Mataji. One day I saw she was climbing up on chair. She's 75. She's climbing up on chair and cleaning the fan. I said, Mataji, ये सब हमें करना चाहिए, आप मत कीजिए. So this is called seva bhav. So some people they are not doing any service. Krishna, कुछ भी करो, कुछ तो कर लो. कोई तो सेवा करो. कुछ नहीं पता, at least प्रसाद distribute करो. वो तो सेवा करो कम से कम. उतना भी नहीं करते. Say something. Yes, service. So you go to typically the North Indian temples, Vrindavan. Thakur ji ko seva karo. They are not telling massage the feet. They are telling to give money. आप ठाकुर जी को सेवा करना चाहते हैं? So I told, हाँ हम करते हैं सेवा. कौन सा सेवा करते हो? नाम जप सेवा. अरे वो सेवा नहीं, दान दो. ठाकुर जी का सेवा करते हैं. So North is a very common. So that is also service. Charity comes under service. चलो उतना भी नहीं किया, उसको भी नहीं बोलो. Then what else? उनको न वाच्यम, डोंट टेल देम ऑल्सो. अब तक कितने हो गए? फर्स्ट, तपस्या नहीं करता. दूसरा, चैंटिंग भी नहीं करता, भक्त नहीं है, एंड सेवा भी नहीं करता. कुछ तो सेवा भी नहीं करता, नथिंग. एंड फोर्थ थिंग, न च माम योऽभ्यसूयते, स्पेशली if he is envious of Krishna. He is envious of Krishna, don't give him that message. Once there was a book distributor in the December month, he took a Krishna book. How many of you have seen Krishna book? Yes, you have seen Krishna book. Those are not seen, please take it. We have brought. Yes. So Krishna book. So Krishna book, there's a beautiful photo of Krishna. Beside him, there's a beautiful photo of Radharani. So this person had taken the book and he was watching. He said, my dear sir, you want to take this book? He said, no. Then why are you watching? He said, I just wanted to suggest something. Yeah. This girl is very beautiful. Uske beside mera photo dal do na. Height of envy to Krishna. He's telling to remove this fellow's face and put my face. Mera photo dalo iske bagal mein. This is called height of envy. Some people have like this envy towards Krishna. Shishupal, Dantavakra, Ravan, Jarasandha. These all are envious fellows. So all of them very envious of Krishna. So such people don't give the message of Gita. Once Narad Muni was going in Akash Marga. Narayana, 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 Narayana. And Ravan was looking at Narad Muni. He was looking and telling, Bhai, dekh kitna khush hai, how happy. I have 10 heads. He has only one head. Still, that fellow is happy. I'm not happy. That fellow is brahmachari. I'm having so many girls. That fellow is happy. I'm not happy. That fellow doesn't have any bank balance. I have Sone ki Lanka. Kuber ka maine kabja kar liya. But that fellow is happy. I'm not happy. So what should I do? Ravana had 9 heads. Other heads. Ek uska tha. And each head was in charge of department. One was dharma head. One was planning head. One was traveling head. All departments were there. And when he told about to all the heads, what should I do? Can I abduct Sita? All the 9 heads said no. Oh, फिर भी this fellow had such big ego. He said, yes, I will do it. मैं सीता का हरण करूंगा. So such a audacious guy, you see. So all the 9 heads, they all proposed to him, why don't you go and ask from him to learn? So Narad Muni, he went to Narad Muni. Why are you so happy? He said, I am happy because I practice bhakti. I know this Raja Yoga, he says. I know this Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga? Can you teach me also? He said, no. Because you are not a devotee, I will not teach. Then now, you will not teach me? No, I will not teach. He took out a sword. So that is why I am not teaching you. He said, मैं तुमको मार दूंगा. I took the sword and the sword passed through the body of Narad Muni and came and cut his own head. But Ravana somehow had a benediction. If his one head goes, another head will also come. So as many number of heads, it will keep coming. So he used to cut the head, another head used to come. So he cut his head. So another head came, but he was chakra gaya. What just happened? अरे मैंने तो इसको aim किया था, मेरा कैसे सिर कटा? That means he analyzed. My sword passed through the body of Narad Muni. How come? ऐसा कैसे हो गया? So Narad Muni said, that is because I have spiritual body. How you have the spiritual body? Can't I have spiritual body? Yes. You can also have spiritual body if you know Raj Yoga, which I am not going to tell you. Tata, bye. Okay, Narad Muni goes away. So you are not supposed to tell this to who are not devotees, who are especially envious of Krishna. So what are the 4 things whom we should not preach? Yes, no tapasya, don't teach. No No chanting, no devotee, not a devotee. Third, yes, not doing any service. Number 4, envious. Envious of Krishna. ऐसे लोगों को नहीं बता. Their envy will increase all the more. Okay, all right. Then whom should we preach? The next verse says whom we should preach. Yes, question. I'm going to tell after this. Yes, with this sloka, I will tell your answer. You got his question? No, you didn't hear. Last loudly.
I asked for what the way for those who are
इन 4 लोगों का क्या करें हम लोग? In one sense, ये 4 लोगों का क्या करना चाहिए? What should we do for these 4 people? After this verse, I'll tell you. या इदं परमं गुह्यं मद्भक्तेष्वभिधास्यति भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा मामे वैश्यस्य संशय. What is Krishna telling here? On the other hand, ya idam, now this paramam guhyam, the most confidential knowledge. Mad bhakteshu, you tell it to my devotees. Avidasyati. You go and tell. Who is qualified to get this knowledge? Devotee. Mad bhakteshu avidasyati. What will happen to that person? Bhakti mai param kritva. He'll get pure devotional service unto me. He'll become my pure devotee. Mam e vaishyasi asamshaya. Don't worry about it. There's no doubt about it that you will go back to Godhead. So you will definitely go back home, back to Godhead. So now the question is, Prabhuji, this particular message of Gita, confidential knowledge, is needed for whom? Who needs it? Devotee needs it. Or outside person needs it. किसको ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है? अब devotees को तो पता है ना सब. Devotees know everything. So why is Krishna telling give this knowledge to devotees? उनको तो सब पता है. Ulta, this knowledge should be given to these 4 categories. In 4 लोग, as Himanshu asked the question. These 4 people actually need this knowledge. बराबर की नहीं? हाँ. लेकिन आप बोल रहे इनको मत बताओ, devotees को बताओ. Why are you telling like that? That is because Krishna is talking about most confidential knowledge. The last part. वो climax है, वो devotees को बताओ. Got it? ना surrender devotees. If you tell surrender to these 4 fellows, they will. 2 things will happen. One thing, they'll come to beat you, or second thing, they'll catch their dhoti and run away. भाग जाएंगे वो लोग. That's what will happen. Or their envy for Krishna will increase. So what to do for them? For these people, we have to systematically build their faith. Gradually build karna chahiye. Okay, how to deal with each person? Suppose somebody is not doing tapasya. What do? We can tell them the importance of following 4 regulative principles. In fact, you follow 4 regulative principles, क्या फायदे होंगे आपके? Number 1, you will become human being. I'm not telling, Shastras are telling. Number 2, बहुत बचत होगी. पैसा का बहुत बचत होगा. One fellow told, bro, I've given up non-veg, मेरा बहुत पैसा बच रहा है आजकल. Obvious सी बात है. Give up दारू, what will happen? पैसे बचेंगे. Gambling मत जाओ. पैसे बचेंगे. What else? Illicit sex, my God. वो मत करो, बहुत पैसे बचेंगे. So ultimately, this is पैसा बचाओ. You'll be saved. You can tell people. Number 3, time बचेगा. Because these 4 things, इसको प्राप्त करना है बहुत लंबा procedure है. It's a very big procedure if you want to get this 4. Want to break 4 regulative principles, it is not. It takes a lot of time. So time will be saved. Health will be saved. You will have a better health. What else? You will have a better peace of mind. In fact, after breaking these 4 regulative principles, one cannot be peaceful. One will always be disturbed. On the other hand, somebody who is following this 4 regulative principles will be very peaceful automatically. Will be happy just by following these 4 regs. On the other hand, you break the 4 regulative principles, then material nature is going to give you ugra karma. So, फायदा हुआ कि नहीं? So, like this we can tell. Then what else? The second category? दूसरा? Chanting. How to tell people chanting? You tell. क्या आपका माइंड आपको डिस्टर्ब करता है? जी प्रभु जी. क्या आपके जीवन में प्रॉब्लम्स हैं? जी प्रभु जी. क्या आप लोगों से परेशान हैं? जी प्रभु जी बताइए उपाय. Yes, इसके लिए है chanting Hare Krishna, solution to all problems of life. So like that nicely, attractively you can present. आपको कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ानी है, जी प्रभु जी। आपको माइंड पावर बढ़ाना है, जी प्रभु जी। आपको जो है, आपको सारे गोल्स अचीव करने बिना डिस्ट्रैक्शन को गिवन करते हुए, यस प्रभु जी, यस प्रभु जी, प्लीज। तो प्लीज चैंट हरे कृष्णा एंड बी हैप्पी। आपको हमेशा हैप्पी रहना है, लाइक दैट वी से। कितने लोगों को स्वस्थ शरीर चाहिए, कितने लोगों को तनाव मुक्त मन चाहिए, कितने लोगों को तीक्ष्ण बुद्धि चाहिए, कितने लोगों को आनंदी आत्मा चाहिए। हु वांट्स अ स्ट्रांग बॉडी, a peaceful mind, a clear intellect, and a very blissful soul? Who wants? All will say, yes, we all want. Then chant, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That way you can tell. So then gradually they become qualified for confidential knowledge. Then what else? Yes, third, service. So what to do? व्यक्ति सेवा नहीं करेगा, क्या करेंगे? Okay, just honor प्रसाद. क्या करना है? प्रसाद खाना है. There was one person in Kumbh Mela who always used to come to Hare Krishna शिविर just for eating खिचड़ी प्रसाद. उसको इस्कॉन की खिचड़ी बहुत अच्छी लगती थी. So खिचड़ी प्रसाद खाने के लिए आते थे. So he used to come and eat खिचड़ी. What service he was doing? Eating. And that shivir is there for 1 month. So every day he used to come and do what? Eat खिचड़ी. बस खिचड़ी खाने आता था. One day what happened? The 31st day he went. There was no खिचड़ी. And he had got addicted to खिचड़ी. So he really missed. खिचड़ी कब आएगा? He said, आएगा, आएगा. He said, मैं इधर ही wait करूंगा. Others all left. This fellow waited. खिचड़ी कब आएगा? थोड़ा wait कीजिए, आ जाएगा. He was not able to wait. He felt something is fishy, something is wrong. So he went to kitchen and asked, खिचड़ी कब आएगा? He said, सब volunteers को बीमार पड़ गए. हमको जो है किचन में बर्तन साफ करने के लिए कोई नहीं है, खिचड़ी बनाने के लिए कोई नहीं है. So then this fellow forgot about his खिचड़ी. He said, can I come and help? He said, no. ऐसा हो गया. Only one who follows the 4 regulative principles, such a person only can come inside and cook. So क्या क्या है? No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. Done. आज से नहीं करूंगा. अभी मेरे को ले लो. No. One should chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We didn't even know what is that. But खिचड़ी के लिए कुछ भी. He said, done. आज से 16 rounds करूंगा. Then इधर पहले करके आओ. We went. It took him 3 hours falling. He didn't bother. It's a true story. He went, chanted, came back. He said, now I chanted 16. I'll do every day. अब तो आ सकता हूँ. No. You should have कंठी माला. फिर किधर मिलेगा? तो उधर मिलता है. जाके कंठी माला पहन के आए. ठीक है, कंठी माला 16 राउंड 4 रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स रोज करेंगे. कंठी माला पहन के आ गया. अब तो ले लो. नो. अब क्या प्रॉब्लम है? ये मूंछ और पूंछ हटाना पड़ेगा. तो ठीक है, मूंछ पूंछ हटा के नहा के वापिस आया. नहीं सर, अभी तो ले लो. नो. धोती कुर्ता पहनना चाहिए. बोला ठीक है, धोती कुर्ता पहनता हूँ. ये वर्ड धोती कुर्ता. अब तो खुश, अब तो ले लो. यस, अभी आप आ जाओ. And he went inside and he did entire cleaning. He learned how to cook, started serving, and this happened quite about 15 years back. And even today, every Kumbh Mela, that devotee comes to serve Khichdi Prasad to all the people who come, all sadhus. Hari Bol. So nobody, don't want to do any service. What you give them? Prasad. कोई सिर्फ खाते नहीं रह सकता, कुछ तो आएगा गिल्ट. Once there was one fellow, what he used to do, फॉरेन में कैसे प्रीचिंग करते, उधर जाके गीता क्लास वगैरह, nobody will come. फॉरेस्ट काउंटी भी फॉरेन ही है वैसे, फॉरेन काउंटी. गीता क्लास में नहीं आता कोई. नहीं आते. Everyone started coming. So this foreign county. तो उसमें क्या है, कैसे आते हैं? People come if you give nice prasad. So they have their type of prasad. Of course, they keep khichdi also, but they have cake and they have salads. वैसे रहता है उनका टाइप का. Salads with white sauce, all this, whatever they are used to. And they come, what they do is they take prasad and they give some money, they give some donation. It's voluntary. Give some donation and go. So each time one fellow used to come. He used to come, he used to take the prasad, and that one brahmachari used to stand and watch. कोई दे रहा है कि नहीं. Of course, he wouldn't mind. So देखता था, अरे देख रहा है, कुछ तो डालना पड़ेगा. So previous old movie ticket ना वो डाल देता था उसमें. So in donation box, what he used to put? Old movie ticket, and used to go. And every day he used to put that only. Movie ticket मिल गया, उसको डालता था. This fellow used to watch. One day he was about to take prasad. This brahmachari, come here. उसको लगा मेरी चोरी पकड़ी गई. I think I'm caught. मुझे पकड़ लिया उन्होंने. They come to know that I am cheating somehow. So he said, I'll come. उसके बाद क्या हुआ? What happened was he went there and he closed. He said, I've seen you. You come every day. Very good. You're coming and every day taking prasadam. Would you like to know from where this prasadam comes? He said, no. I mean, yes. मतलब ठीक है, चलेगा. I'll come. And they took him to temple and he got so inspired, he joined the ashram. वापिस नहीं आया वो. So you can't cheat Krishna. Somebody has taken prasad definitely will feel like rendering some wonderful service. All right. So devotees, ya idam paramam guhyam. This secret knowledge, confidential knowledge should be discussed only among devotees. Mat bhaktesho vidasati. And if you discuss, give this most confidential knowledge to devotees, then what will happen? Bhaktim mai param kritva. You will become pure devotee and mame vaishasi asamshaya. And that is why this live to give drive we have started, where we are going and giving this confidential knowledge to everyone. सबको जाके बांट रहे हैं. बांट के क्या होगा? Two things are sure. What is one thing? You will become pure devotee. Number two, definitely, without a doubt, you will go back to Godhead. Sometimes devotees come and ask brahmacharis question. Prabhuji, हम back to Godhead जाएंगे क्या? Yes, can we go back to Godhead? So the Prabhupada says every book distributor will go back to Godhead. Whoever distributes Bhagavad Gita will definitely go back to God. So that is one way. Yes, Bharat Prabhu, you will go. He is our devotee, Bharat Prabhu. He has 200% strike rate. Anybody who comes in his radar, finished. Book लेगा, कम से कम एक तो लेगा या फिर दान लेके जाएंगे. And house to house if he goes, not just book, दान, दूध, rice, dal, Krishna goes. So he's there in your house. Be careful. So he's one devotee. Yesterday, in 10 minutes, they distributed 10 Bhagavad Gitas. He's also from Forest County only. बुलाया नहीं उसको? Message में call करना चाहिए था. He's the owner of 4 factories, 3-4 factories he has. There's one devotee who was looking for employment. He immediately told him, I'll give you a job, don't worry. So देखो 10 Gita गया. He gave his contact and he said, I'll give you a job also. They even finished the negotiation. Compensation कितना चाहिए वो भी discuss कर लिया उन्होंने. Benefits of distribution of book. It's a miracle. You would have seen that photo. We have sent it in the BD group. We see that. So miracles happen when you try to go and distribute this message, and definitely you'll go back to God. And there's one more thing Krishna says, especially to those who distribute the devotees, this message of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita dena sabko. What is that? Next one. Na chataksman manusheshu kaschin me priyakritama bhavita na chame tasma anyah priyataro bhuvihi. नच तस्मान मनुष्येषु, ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति नहीं है. There is no नच तस्मान मनुष्येषु कश्चिन में प्रियकृतमा. प्रियकृतमः, the most dear. There is priya, priyatara, priyatama. इसलिए that's your name, na, this priyatam. You heard this word priyatam? Most beloved. So Krishna is saying that person who distributes this message of Bhagavad Gita to my devotees becomes most dear, priyatam. And what else he's saying? Bhavita nachame tasmad. Even in future, there is nobody else like this devotee who will be dear to me. Anya priyataro. और कोई मेरे को इतना dear नहीं होगा जितना कि ये होगा. There is nobody else who will be as dear to me, as dear most as the person who distributes this message of Bhagavad Gita to everybody. So I have a request here in this forum also. I'll request, as a part of this class, we have brought some books. आपको क्या करना है? Homework activity. Take it. We're not telling payers. Take the book and give it to one qualified person. किसको नहीं देना है, किसको देना है, we made it very clear. तो उस हिसाब से find out and give one person, and you see. The person should be mainly how to identify. This person should be interested to know what is Bhagavan Krishna saying. Once I was distributing Bhagavad Gita in Alefata. You might have not heard this place. It comes on the way to Nashik. So I was distributing there Bhagavad Gita. One 6.5 feet tall friend with dadi and topi. You understood, no? Aya. That fellow came down, hefty fellow. He came. It was his shop in front of whom we were distributing. I looked at him. He looked at me very seriously. Like this, down, just 5'6", 5'7". वो तो 6.5 feet का था, बहुत लंबा. That fellow was looking like this. What to do? I looked at him boldly and says, "Chacha, लीजिए, Bhagavad Gita है." So he looked at me, looked at my confidence, again looked at the book like this, and he said, "हम जानना चाहते हैं कि कृष्ण जी जो है वो अर्जुन को अपने भाई से क्यों लड़ा रहे हैं?" My God, amazing, right? So he really wanted to know. लेकिन चाचा सर मेरे को उर्दू में ज्यादा अच्छा लगता. बोला अब भी लेके आता हूँ, रुको. बोल के we went and I got a copy of Urdu Bhagavad Gita, gave it. The चाचा एक फोटो हो सकता? हाँ बिल्कुल, क्यों नहीं. He took nicely. He caught me like this, huge fellow. Took with Bhagavad Gita, we took a photo, and thus he took. And today also we got one Muslim friend who was very interested to know, and he asked in Urdu, and immediately Bharat Prabhu got the Urdu copy and gave him, and he said paisa nahi. He said come with me, we'll go and get paisa. So he sat behind him on bike. He went to his factory. उधर से निकाल पैसा. He gave money. He took finally. He took. Yeah, he took and then went. Nice. So that's what we do sometimes. Person says पढ़ना है लेकिन पैसे नहीं. चलो बैठो, कोई बात नहीं अंकल, चलते हैं. आपके साथ चलते हैं. We sit behind him go. लेकिन आपके अरे वो कोई बात नहीं, कोई और लिफ्ट दे देगा हमको. We did like this. So this person is a person with faith who wants to go. Yeah. So this is the distribution of Bhagavad Gita. One more time what happened was this is bus party book distribution. Now bus party means ऐसे नहीं कि बस में party करते हैं. We take books and we distribute Bhagavad Gita. That is van party, it's called. Book distribution party. So once there was a very small town, and I just estimated that there may be about 7 to 8 houses. बस मैंने बोला प्रभु जी आप आगे निकलिए, I'll meet you after 2-3 villages. ऐसे ही चलता है वो. सिग्नल नहीं आता, and I had a button phone that time, and there's no signals you get. आपका G map कुछ नहीं काम करेगा. It's all full coordination. मजा आया था. This was 2017. So I got off and I told प्रभु I'll meet you at this गाँव. हाँ ठीक है, लंच के लोकेशन पे मिलते हैं. लंच भी कैसे, भगवान देंगे तो मिलेगा कुछ. We don't have anything. So it's all dependent on, we don't know where we are going to stay. गराज में, टेम्पल में, नदी के किनारे, पेड़ के ऊपर, we really don't know. We have no clue where we'll stay, where we'll get our food. We live complete dependent like this almost for 12 days. Bus party goes. So I said we'll meet. रहेगा किस्मत में रहेंगे तो मिलेंगे. Obviously we don't know anything. And how do you go ahead is we keep walking in between village stores, somebody gives you a lift. And we go ahead. That's how we go. So I took about 8 Bhagavad Gitas and I went. So I went and I should have been a little more vigilant. देखना चाहिए था, 6 घर locked थे. It was locked. So I went to the 7th house and there was a lady. घरी कौन नहीं? She said there's nobody at home. I said you are there ना at home. नहीं मतलब पति नहीं है तो कोई नहीं है. That's what they say. I said somehow I told please take it to convince के मैं ऐसे भी I have nothing to lose. They said take it. I sat literally like how he sits. Bharat bhai goes and sits in the house. I also went and sat in the house. You have to have no other go. I told her if I don't distribute these books I will not get food. मुझे खाना नहीं मिलेगा, please ले लो. She said okay. She had some money, somehow she caught and she gave me money. And then I went to the next house. Next house was our Dadi wale friend. He was there in that house. So I opened the door. He was also very seriously looking. काजल सब लगा के एकदम typical. नहीं दू बहुत गुस्से से देख रहा है. चलो बोल तो देते हैं. I told him, भगवद गीता है सर, देख लीजिए, इसमें सब संदेश है, बहुत अच्छा है, ये रूह का गीत है. Like that, now I started explaining. He said, I don't know what happened. He walked out of his house with the copy of Gita. He moved ahead, stood on the main road. And there was a bike coming. He stopped that bike. I said, what is he going to do now? वो भी फ्रेंड है क्या? दोनों मिलके पिटने वाले मेरे को. मुझे भागना चाहिए. एक गीता लॉस हो जाएगी, जान बच जाएगी. What to do? He's going to call his people. He stopped him, gave him the Bhagavad Gita and said, बहुत अच्छा पुस्तक है, ले लो. And the person immediately took. और है क्या? I'll give the second book. He caught another fellow. ले लो. और है? बोला, I gave him 4 copies. इतना ही है. बोला, इतना ही है. Then if you want 2, 3, 4, distributed everything. आपके लिए? He said, मेरे पास है already. मैं देना चाहता था. और नहीं है क्या? बोला, और रखना चाहिए था. मुझे नहीं पता ना आप मिलेंगे मेरे को. तब आगे मिली और देता हूं मैं आपको. So wonderful, right? Amazing. So like this wonderful experiences that we get, and we give it to qualified person. So please do this activity, all of you. You're going to take one and give it to qualified. And Shruti Shati Mataji, she distributed the Bhagavad Gita to all the security guards, and I could see everyone was qualified. ऐसा कोई नहीं व्यक्ति था मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए? Nothing. They all respectfully came, touched feet. I was telling not to touch feet, and they took very respectfully. हम पढ़ेंगे, हमें वाचनार. With full confidence. So she was distributed. She has actually distributed her way back to Godhead. She has made it very clear by distributing to all the guards of Forest County. She deserves a Haribol. But she has full confidence they will take. So she sponsored it for everyone. So she's become very, very dear to Krishna. She had one condition. I'll distribute, but you have to come and personally give everyone. I said, with pleasure. Why not? So we came, myself, Rajat Prabhu, second time me and Chiddadar Prabhu, we all came. Let's come. So now, Krishna is inspiring everyone to study Bhagavad Gita. Gita पढ़ने के लिए भी थोड़ा inspiration चाहिए ना? 20th. Dear devotees, I just want to tell you, those who have come in, what happened was we were all in ecstasy. There was 4 to 4:30 kirtan and 4:30 to 5:30 class. So हमने ecstasy में जो है 4:15 to 4:45 कीर्तन किया. So 4:45 to 5:45 is class. So I hope you will bear with us. And I'll end. Don't worry. Time पे आज end हो जाएगा. अध्येष्यते च मे अध्येष्यते च य इमम् धर्म्यं संवादमावयोः ज्ञानयज्ञेन तेनाहम् इष्टः स्यामिति मे मतिः. Krishna is saying अध्येष्यते, अध्ययन जो करता है, who studies this message of Bhagavad Gita, dharmyam samvadam. What kind of conversation is this? Dharmam samvadam. So now this, when he's saying adhyeshe, he is not referring to only 18th chapter. Most confidential knowledge की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. This entire dharma samvadam, the talk about religion, the talk about important subject matters. Dharmam samvadam avyayo. Anyone who studies, what happens? Jnana yajnena tenaham. What is he doing? He is doing a great sacrifice. He is doing a yajna. And he's worshipping me with his intelligence. So buddhi जो है, हम बुद्धि से भगवान की पूजा करें. So this reading of Bhagavad Gita is not some mundane activity. Reading of Bhagavad Gita क्या हो जाएगा? Your intelligence will become sharp because you're using your intelligence in Krishna's service. Many times people ask, प्रभु जी भगवान के सेवा में इंद्रिय यूज करते हैं. We use our senses in Krishna's service. Mind, okay, भगवान के 5 times सोचते हैं, think करते हैं, think about Krishna. How to use this intelligence in Krishna's service? By studying the Shastras. So many people say you study Bhagavad Gita, you study Shastra, you become Jnani. You are doing Jnana Yoga. No, this is worship, this is pure Bhakti where you're worshipping Krishna with your intelligence. So please, how many of you will worship Krishna with intelligence? कुछ लोग नहीं प्रभु जी, I'll not come. नहीं करना comments. अरे बुद्धि अपना शुद्ध हो जाएगा. It is so what is practical? कुछ नहीं. You just commit something. कुछ लोग बोलते प्रभु जी मेरे को टाइम ही नहीं है. अरे आप बस भगवद गीता खोलो, एक लाइन पढ़ के बंद कर दो बस. इतना तो कर सकते हैं. Can we just read one line, one page, 1 minute, 10 minutes? आपसे जितना हो सके उतना आप पढ़ेंगे भगवद गीता. Yes, I'm going to take some commitments from all of you. ऐसे छोड़ने नहीं वाला. Concluding class तो है धमाकेदार बनाना है. कुछ नहीं, just keep. Where is the place where you stay for maximum time? कुछ लोग बोलते हैं मैं हॉल में रहता हूँ, तो हॉल में भगवद गीता कॉपी रख दो उधर. That's it. Each time you just come across, बस read one line, one page, no problem. पढ़ते रहो आराम से. There was one group of devotees I just met today. Ranchod Charan Prabhu and devotees had come. So we were having prasadam. So I was just interacting with them. They said we just committed lockdown time pe. We wanted to read half an hour every day, 7:30 to 8. ऐसा हमने लॉकडाउन के बाद ही थोड़ा स्टार्ट किया, अक्टूबर 2020 में स्टार्ट किया था, and by now they finished 22 books. This is the power of consistent effort. कुछ नहीं, just रोज पढ़ते रहो, आधा घंटा, बस पढ़ते रहो, keep going on. 22 books of Prabhupada they have completed. This is the power of what? Consistent effort. ठीक है. What if we do only 10 minutes? You will complete 7 books anyways in 2 years. कुछ ना कुछ फायदा तो जरूर होगा. Something you will complete. Correct? So this, and how to study this, Krishna is telling the mood of the study also. Okay, next, go on. Shraddhavananasuyascha Shrunuyadapyayo nara Sopi muktas subhalokan Prapniyat punya karmana. So Krishna says, Shraddhavan, be a person who's faithful. Have faith in Krishna's message. Now one may ask, Prabhuji, how do we develop faith? Simple, keep studying. Many times people say, Prabhuji, doubt आता है, Prabhuji, बहुत बार पढ़ते बहुत doubt आते हैं. I told them, simple answer. Number one, sometimes the answer to our doubt is there in the next line. Sometimes in the next paragraph, sometimes in the next sloka, sometimes on the next page, sometimes in the next chapter, लेकिन definitely आपके सारे doubts जो है इसी book के अंदर clear हो जाएंगे. Only and only you're not able to locate, you can definitely come. ऐसे नहीं, पूछ लेना चाहिए, seniors से definitely doubts पूछना चाहिए, but definitely you will have every answer. Similarly, how to develop Shraddha? Go on. Just keep reading, you will develop. Krishna consciousness itself will give you faith. Number 2, anasuyas. Yes. We should not be envious of Krishna. Yes. How to reduce this envy of Krishna? By increasing appreciation for Krishna. You're envious of somebody, what is envy? Envy is indirect appreciation. So why not make it direct appreciation? Direct, sida jaake you appreciate. So that appreciation comes when we chant. When chanting, you're appreciating Krishna. You do that, envy will go away. Shrunuyadapyo nara. So you have these two qualities of faith and non-envy. Sopi mukta subhalokan. He will get a subhalok. What is that subhalok? That lok is that prapniyat. You will get that planet which is attained by punya karmanam. All those people who do punya karma. Is this punya karma digging wells? Distributing charity? Giving food to others? Is this punya? No. This punya is punya shravana kirtana. So this Shubhaloka actually is to go back to Godhead. So just by studying Gita with these two qualities, you will definitely go back home, back to Godhead. So now Krishna is as a good teacher. A teacher, after teaching one concept, what the teacher will ask? समझ में आया? आप सबको भी समझ में आया? I am asking. समझ में, अब तक समझ में आया? Yes, Harsh Mata ji. Okay. Your question is pressing, or we can? Yes, go ahead. हाँ.
You will be free. You will go back to that Godhead or anything. So my question is, what if this still happens after going to Krishna's Sharan?
Okay.
In real life, has it ever happened? Do we have any example in the history where a devotee did something very wrong and Krishna helped him clean his sin?
I'll give you homework, very simple. Read 9th chapter, shloka number 30. Sab log. 30, 30. It's a detailed concept. I'm sorry. Ajamil was not a devotee. He was a pious Brahmana. He was not, that is the problem. He was not devotee, that's why he fell. He was a pious Brahmana who used to perform some rituals he used to do. He was not a devotee. So you please read 9.30, all of you, those who have this. Her doubt is that it's a very elaborate question. Isko time lega. But 9.30 you read, it will be very clear. Her question is that what if somebody becomes a devotee and commits pap? What happens? So 9th, 30, 31. ये दो श्लोक पढ़ लीजिए, homework. That way you will also study Bhagavad Gita. You will use your intelligence in Krishna's service. You will get the answer. Okay. So now Krishna is asking Arjuna. We have to finish. We have 7 minutes. We'll complete. Kachchidetat shrutam partha tvaya ekaigram tvaya ekagreena chetasa kachchit ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Arjun, Shutam, Kachchidetat Shutam Partha, hey Parth, have you heard this with Ekagrina Manas? Attention, sahi se sunana, theek se suna? Number 1. And what was the beginning stage of Arjuna? Karpanya dosho prahata swabhava prichhami tvam dharma sammoda cheta yachreyasa nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasте hamshadimam tvam prapanna. So Arjun said, I'm confused. I'm having dharmasya glani. I am in moha, I am illusioned. So what is Krishna asking? Krishna is asking here, Ajnana sammoha pranashtas, nasht ho gaya kya aapka ajnana aur sammoh, Dhananjay? Is it destroyed? So far I have spoken the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Sahi hua kya? Let us see. Let's see what Arjuna says. Arjuna will confirm. He answers the question. Arjuna uvacha Nashto moha smriti labda prasadan maya chuta itosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. So Arjuna is saying, Nashto moha, my illusion is destroyed. You ask na, destroy hua ki nahi, pranashtas? Ho gaya destroy. Mera moh gaya. Smritir labda. And I have got back my memory and intelligence. मेरी बुद्धि स्थिर हो गई अभी. Moha is gone, buddhi is there. So negative is gone, positive is also established. दोनों हो गया. Both simultaneously happened. How? Tvat prasada, by your mercy, Krishna. Hey Krishna, ये आपकी कृपा की वजह से हुआ है. Tvat prasada. Prasada means not just this prasad. Prasad actually means mercy. Not this prasad always. That prasad is also mercy of Krishna only, which comes in the plate. So tvat prasadat, aapke prasad se hua achyuta. Now where are you? Stitosmi gata sandeha. There is sandeha means what? What is sandeha in Hindi? Doubt. Gata sandeha means no doubt. Abhi mere paas koi doubt nahi hai. That means Arjuna was Krishna. Every chapter, what does Arjuna do? He asks questions. Correct, no? He asks question. Abhi kuch question hai kya? No question. Over. You have question? Because there is no doubt. There's no more doubt in the mind, and he has got the knowledge completely. His conviction has got developed. See, how to understand moha se mukt hue ki nahi, hami pata lagta hai. Moha is basically referring to Maya over here. So when does Maya go away? The avidya go away. Avidya is uprooted by bhakti, this knowledge of Krishna consciousness. So he has heard, he has done Shravanam. And stitosmi gata sandeh, now there is no doubt. And Arjuna basically is telling Nashta Moha means now is very clear in his duty, not to perform. Pehle unko pata nahi tha kya karna. So Smritir Labda, yes, I've got all knowledge now. So here Moha refers to the confusion. It refers to that particular confusion. But actually in true sense, it also refers to the illusion. Maya has been chali gayi. Why? Because there is no more doubt. He has no doubt in mind. What is that? What he's going to do? Karishye vachanam tava. I will do what Krishna wants. That's all. So initially, what was Arjuna's mood? Karishye vachanam mama. I will do what I want. But now that mood has changed to Karishye vachanam tava. So this is the time when moha is. How to understand moha is gone? As long and until we are attached to Karishye vachanam mama, we are in moha. But as soon as we give up that and we take Karishye vachanam tava, what is that? Moha is. So practically we can check. Are we doing what Krishna wants, or are we doing what our mind wants? If we are doing what our mind wants, we are in Maya, Moha. On the other hand, we do what Krishna wants, we are in complete knowledge. We are Krishna conscious. How to understand, Prabhu, we are doing what Krishna wants? We have to read. Simple. Krishna has told very clearly what he wants. Samajh mein nahi aaya? Ask Guru. Practical application, the teacher will tell what Krishna wants. And that's how we understand. So Arjuna is ready now. So that is the benefit of having a student like Arjuna. So Krishna is good teacher, but Arjuna is a good student also. Krishna is best teacher, Krishna Mande Jagat Guru. Actually, it is said Krishna is the only teacher. The student who is trying to preach Bhagavad Gita is actually teaching what Krishna is teaching. So Krishna is the actual teacher. But along with that, we need a good student also. Why? Because good student will reach to the right conclusion. Otherwise, there are people who reach the wrong conclusion. Correct? Once there was a fellow who was studying a cockroach. So studying cockroach. Cockroach is moving. So he caught the cockroach, he cut one leg of the cockroach. Still the cockroach was moving. He was telling, move, move. He was moving. He cut one more leg of the cockroach and said, move. He started moving. He caught again. Caught one more. Move. Move kar raha tha wo. Then finally cut all the legs of the cockroach and told, move. Arey maine bola, move, move. Cockroach hila nahi apni jagah se. So he wrote in his report that when you cut all legs of cockroach, cockroach becomes deaf. Cockroach के सारे टांग काट दो, वो बहरा बन जाता है. Is this the right conclusion? The wrong conclusion. Right? By cutting legs of cockroach, he will not become behra. Right? So that's what we'll understand. So we need to have right student also. So right conclusion about, मैंने भगवद गीता पढ़ लिया, अभी क्या करोगे तुम? मैं हिमालय में चला जाऊंगा. कर्म करो, फल की इच्छा मत करो. Wrong. करिष्ये वचनम तव. Do what Krishna wants. Do bhakti. Now, who is taking the mic? Sanjay is going to take the mic and tell the last shloka. Can we just take quickly 5 more minutes? We'll finish very fast. Sanjay uvacha iti ham vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanah samvadam imam ashrosham adbhutam romaharshanam. So now here also Sanjay is not just a spectator, he is a witness to the conversation. मतलब जिसने भगवद गीता सुनी है उसको कैसा लगना चाहिए? How should that person feel? Sanjay depicts that feeling. He is saying iti aham vasudevasya parthavasya cha mahatmana samvadam. So this great conversation that took place between these two mahatmas, two great souls, namely Vasudev and Partha, Krishna and Arjuna, imam ashrosham. I have heard this. Adbhutam. Wow. क्या गीता क्लास के बाद हमारा ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस होता है? We are like, इस हफ्ते का खत्म हो गया, अभी अगले हफ्ता आएगा. No, we are not like that. So adbhutam, it should be like this. Our experience should be adbhutam. And what? Roma harshan, ronte khade ho gaye mere. So this means what? This means Sanjay is actually experiencing thrill, ecstasy. He's wonderstruck. So that should be the experience after reading Gita. Not that sometimes devotees come. क्या हुआ? प्रभु जी मेरा गीता खत्म कर दिया, फिनिश. अभी नेक्स्ट क्या बताओ? नेक्स्ट. अरे क्या नेक्स्ट? पागल, तुमने गीता कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है मतलब. If you're using this word गीता खत्म, that means there is absolutely you're not read properly. Please read again. Because you'll read again, what will be your experience? Adbhutam romaharshanam. Next. Vyasa prasadat श्रुतवान् एतद्दुह्यम् अहं परम् योगं योगेश्वरात् कृष्णा साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं. He's thanking Vyasdev. Vyasa prasadat shrutavan. I got to hear this because of my Guru Vyas, who gave me this ability to watch this entire scene while this was happening in Kurukshetra while I am in Hastinapur. But I am able to see all the events as though Krishna is directly speaking to me. Similarly, we all should develop gratitude to Srila Prabhupada and our teachers who are actually giving us this message even after 5,000 years. We should have that gratitude, and at the same time we should feel Krishna himself is speaking to us. Abhi Sakshat Krishna hai. So if you have not got involved in the Gita, I will take after everything is finished. If we have not got involved in the Bhagavad Gita, tactically we should be in Kurukshetra. One of my friends was reading Bhagavad Gita, I remember. Just recently, I asked, what are you reading? Bhagavad Gita. I said, very good. हम लोग तो गीता सिर्फ क्लास के पहले पढ़ते हैं. But he is reading now also. Although he has completed all Prabhupada books, he is again sticking back to basics. And he is saying, Prabhu, right now what is happening? Oh, right now, he was reading the first chapter. The war is going to begin. Like that. So he was actually living that. He was living that event of Bhagavad Gita. So this is what, and that's what Shastras do. The Shastras will transport you to that time, to that place, in among that people. So by reading this, we are getting association of Krishna, Arjuna and Sanjay. Sabka association ek saath humko mil raha hai. So we should feel that. Sakshat Katayata Swayam. Krishna has personally spoken for all of us. Many people have a doubt. Krishna ne Arjun ko bola, mere ko chhod diya. Are nahi bhai, padh le Gita, tere liye hai. It's for everybody. Right? Third last. Abhi second last, third last, third last. 3, 2, 1, go. Rajan samsmritya samvadam imam adbhutam keshavarjunayo punyam krishyami cha muhu muhu. Arjun is telling, इसको सुनने के बाद यही चीज ring. Sanjay is telling, this is only ringing in my mind again and again. I'm not able to think of anything else. That's what I repeatedly, this wonderful dialogue. Samsmritya. Smritya means to remember. Samsmritya, Rajan, hey Dhritarashtra Rajan. Samsmritya, Samvadam. I'm just remembering this. And each time it is wonderful. More wonderful. More wonderful. More wonderful. ऐसे होता है. So unfortunately, there is no equivalent in English for this adbhutam. Keshavarjunayo punyam. And what I am doing? Krishyami. I am taking pleasure again and again. Normally you read a book, any self-help book वगैरह, एक बार पढ़ लेते उसका idea मिल गया, I'm done. I know the idea. What is that? 7 habits of highly effective people. Atomic habits. Yes, all these habits people read at all. I could see in your home, all these books are there. एक बार पढ़ लिया, idea मिल गया, बस they become self-help books. Self-help, they become self-help books. Even the shelf. But Bhagavad Gita is not just self-help. It is a guide that we can keep reading. In fact, Prabhupada was told, if you are just left with one book, what would that be? He said Bhagavad Gita. That is the power of Gita. Grishyami muhumu. That means I'm again and again, each time my pleasure is increasing. And dear friends, I'm telling you my honest confession. I practically read the Gita nearly 50-60 times. And each time I learn something new. Each time I relish something different. And each time my taste for reading Gita increases more. It happens. So this is a fact. ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है इसका मतलब नहीं पढ़ा, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. Second last. संस्मृत्या रूपम अत्यद्भुतम हरे विस्मयो में महाराजन Krishyami cha punah punah. Sanjay has madly fallen in love with Krishna. Just by hearing Bhagavad Gita, everybody will become a pure devotee, a lover of Krishna. Tacha samsmritya. By just remembering, now what is there? Rupam ati adbhutam. Vani is adbhutam, Rupam is ati adbhutam. Even more, Hari Rupam. See, Sanjay had visuals. तो बोलेंगे प्रभु जी हमारा तो वीडियो नहीं है, हमारे पास सिर्फ ऑडियो है, we have only podcast, we don't have video. Please, to watch the video, please come to Bhakti Yoga Club Kharadi, where Krishna in Kurukshetra, actually the Jagannath is Krishna in Kurukshetra who is being dragged to Vrindavan. तो आपको दोनों मिल जाएगा. 2-in-1 Krishna is standing there in the form of Jagannath. Please come, and especially come tonight if you have time. कल तो न्यू ईयर सेलिब्रेशन यहाँ मनाया, एक बार भगवान के साथ मना के देखिए. So today 7 to 9 we are having Very wonderful. 7 to 8:30. 7 to 8:30 we have beautiful celebrations. 7 to 8 dancing kirtans, and 8 to 8:30 we have a small talk, and we are going to celebrate. It's not a new year actually. New year kya hai? New year is Chaitra Mas ka Pratipad. That is the new year. First day of Chaitra Mas. And what is this? This is 2023. Chalega. Happy 2023. So that is something that we will celebrate tonight. So आज का जो कीर्तन था was only a trailer का trailer. So real movie is something that is available from 7 to 8:30. You're all welcome. And along with action. Yes, action-packed kirtans. Please come. Vismayo me Maharajan. I am simply wonderstruck. And Hrishyami cha puna puna. I am again and again simply relishing this form of Krishna. Yes, so much devotion is developed just by reading Gita. Last verse for today and of the Gita. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishna, Yatra Partha Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhuti Dhruvani Tirma. Hare Krishna. So our Chandrasekhar Kaushik Prabhu had come to pick us up, and he has read the last verse, especially he liked it very much. And he said, Prabhu, मैंने पढ़ा Tatra Shri. Shri means what? Lakshmi, fortune, good fortune. Shri. Vijay. Vijay means what? Victory. Very good. वो भी पता है. Bhuti hi. What is Bhuti? Vibhuti. Extraordinary talent, power or opulence is called Vibhuti or Bhuti. Dhruva Nitihi. Certainly. Dhruva means surely. Nitihi means what? Niti, morality. And that is my opinion. Mati Mama. So 4 things are there. Shri, Vijay, Bhuti, and Niti. These 4 things are there where Krishna is there. Yatra Yogeshwara. Why Arjuna is needed? So I was telling him that Krishna is a person who teaches these principles, who stands for these principles. But it is Arjuna like devotees who preach these principles. Krishna is God. But Krishna, nobody will worship Krishna till devotees preach. जब तक devotees जाके बताएंगे नहीं है भगवान है पूजा करो कोई नहीं करेगा. So devotees presence is more important because Krishna gives the bhakti through the devotees. Krishna doesn't have bhakti. If Krishna gives the bhakti, then that will be partiality. उसको दिया हमको नहीं दिया. चलो ठीक है मैं नहीं देता. Devotee only give bhakti. So that is why Arjuna and Krishna where they are together. A devotee and Krishna are together. Certainly all these things you will find in action. So Krishna is the active principle behind it, but a devotee is the active propagator behind it. Correct? That is why Arjuna and Krishna. So this can apply to everybody. Yeah. So everybody, all of them, Krishna and devotee together can do miracles. So we have to develop the qualities like Arjuna. So if we follow Bhagavad Gita, we'll definitely develop those wonderful qualities. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Thank you very much. The Prabhupada ki. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for attending this. अगली बार क्या करेंगे? Surprise. आएंगे तो जरूर. Well, I'll let you know what we'll do. We'll go in depth of Bhagavad Gita and practical application. One slok. We will have important sloks पहले ले लेंगे. एक बार वो खत्म, then we will continue our discussion. So we will be embedding the sloka along with some stories from Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, Ramayana also will be there. Some extra pastimes and stories also will tell. And that way we will develop more knowledge about Krishna as well as principles. I really have to, Leena Kapsa Mataji, I have to go ahead to the next program. So I'll take you will be the rollover contestant. We'll take your question as soon as next class, whenever it starts, we'll take your question first. Thank you. And if I don't take the question, you can raise your hand. I'll understand. Thank you all very much. Prabhupada ki jai, Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Bhagavatwani Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna.